Welcome. This is Pakman from Mind Power Development and Kinesis, bringing you the best Siddhi development and esoteric knowledge from all over the world. Thank you so much. Today we will be talking on the development of pranayama and how it interacts with Siddha development. I believe this is one of the best topics that one should start with when it comes down to development. Now let's look what pranayama is. Pranayama is a term used in yoga to describe various breathing techniques. It involves control and regulation of our breath to enhance the flow of prana, the inner energy, which is life force or vital energy within us. Pranayama exercises helps us deepen our breath, physically increases lung capacity, and improve our overall well-being. But Ravi, through your experience, what is your take in pranayama?
Hello, Master Pakman. Hello, everybody. Pranayama in yoga is the four limb. There is yamas, niyamas, asana. Asana is the posture, is the physical exercise, and pranayama is the breathing exercise. Pranayama means prana is life force, vital force, breathing, air, and ayama means restriction, but it also means dimensions. When you practice pranayama, you are making your dimension, your inside dimension growing. It's expand. And pranayama is the way to expand some dimension of prana inside our body and outside our body. So pranayama, there is numerous breathing technique, but some of them are very useful for developing the mind and developing the mental power, the visualization, and the ability to have the inner peace in your mind to create through visualization some mental image of things you want to be happen in your body or in your life.
Yeah.
So pranayama is not just breathing exercise. It's the way you can go through breathing to go to energy, and through energy to go to so many things, because energy is involved in everything. So pranayama is something very special. I'm practicing pranayama for 30 years, like my posture, like my asana. And yoga is a very disciplined point of practice, point of view of practice. You should be very disciplined. With the discipline of pranayama, with asana, that's why I got good result, I think, in my telekinesis practice, because of the discipline.
And before we go ahead to the first practice, you must learn a few words about the posture in meditation. This is the meditation on the etheric, astral, and mental body. The correct posture is the correct circulation of energy. The first version of the pose, which ideal of course is to use for these bodies, this is the lotus position. Basically, this is the figure 8 pose. This is a very stable posture, and it is believed that all energy practices should ideally be done in this pose. There is also a half lotus position when one leg lies below. That is, not both legs are in top, but one. And it can also be used if you are uncomfortable in the lotus position. So start with something simple. If it is convenient for you, please, then you can switch to half lotus. Then master the lotus. Over time, your legs, your channels, your chakras, your energy structures will get used to this pose. All this will be worked out. The purpose of all these exercises is to either develop the concentration or visualization or some deep sensations, which will later be useful to us in some more complex techniques. And the first exercise that we wanted to give you today is the meditation on the movement of life force. It is done very simple. You sit down, completely relax the muscles on your face, arms, legs, everything. Everything should be relaxed. Then you take a breath, pause, exhale, then a short pause. Again, inhale and pause, exhale and pause. That is, do everything measurably, slowly, step by step, smoothly, in its own rhythm, in its relaxation. You feel the mind following this breath. This is a very simple practice. I think no one here will argue with me. Thus, you learn to observe the movement. For the movement of the air, that is, you are already learning a certain concentration, a certain observation. And the movement of the air is the force of life. That is, the prana, life energy. The simplest practice that can be done for 10 minutes a day. It is not worth doing it for a very long time, but already at this level you will see how it becomes easier for you. Easier when all problems go away, absolutely everything. You can concentrate on the flame of a candle, or you can concentrate on the flame of a candle and on the breath, and so on. You no longer concentrate on problems, you concentrate in the inner experiences, and your mental layer, your mental body, your astral body, they are being ordered.